Hey guys, welcome back to BackPocketGameReviews, and today we are going to talk about YouTube's new monetization policy. So plenty of big YouTubers have weighed in on this, and plenty of them have given you false or wrong information. We're going to talk about that. I'll say this, my main channel was not affected by the monetization change. So nothing will be changing on my main channel here, BackPocketGameReviews. I'm good. Even with BPGR Live, I'm good. With BPGR Unloaded, it's a little heartbreaking because I was like almost right there for my review for monetization. Not that I think that channel was going to get monetized either way, but I was like almost there. Like I was close. Not anymore. Then our family vlog channel that's demonetized. It is what it is. My wife's channel is also demonetized. She meets the sub requirements. She is short 10,000 hours for monetization. For those of you who don't know, they changed the requirements. It used to just be you need to hit a certain amount of views, and they changed it to 10,000 views. Way back in the day, it was really hard to get monetized. So some of the old school YouTubers felt it should have never been so easy to get monetized. But during the adpocalypse, they changed it to 10,000 views to get monetized. About a week or two ago, they sent out an email stating that they were changing it again. And even the people who had hit that requirement in the past were not grandfathered in. It was changing. So, here's the catch-all to that. It is now you have to have 4,000 hours. For those of you who don't understand that, that's 240,000 minutes of watch time. That doesn't mean that I need to have 240,000 minutes of video footage up. I just need to, between all of my views, hit 240,000 minutes for the year. It's not an overwhelmingly tough goal to hit. You also have to have 1,000 subscribers. That is now the requirements for you to be monetized. There are a lot of things I disagree with. I'm not against them vetting who they're willing to monetize, because they do have a lot of issues with videos that are a little more controversial popping up, even from smaller channels. We're not going to get too in-depth on that topic, but there are some like white supremacist or Al-Qaeda style videos that do end up monetized. So I do understand where the process of this is to hopefully kind of vet through that. So this itself is not necessarily brought on by the whole Logan Paul thing. I do think it is a little odd that they're doing this all directly after the Logan Paul thing. But I also feel this also probably plays a somewhat of a part into the whole kid-pocalypse with the whole kid videos and toys and there's some stuff on YouTube that my daughter even winds up watching, and I'm like, how did you get to this? What on earth led you to this on YouTube? I do feel they're trying to vet out a lot of that stuff, and I feel that's part of the reason why these particular changes are happening. Again, YouTube is not typically the most transparent. I'm assuming. I'm making guesses. I'm not telling you this is how it's going to be. But there have been a lot of large YouTubers that will say stuff like, oh, 4,000 hours is only like $4. So I did some legwork here for y'all. I did some research of my own. These are some rounded numbers, just to kind of protect myself. But my wife's channel, as I said, was 10,000 minutes shy of the goal to be monetized. So you might wonder, well, how much is that money-wise? That is $64.95 is what she made over 230,000 hours. Now keep in mind, monetization on YouTube is a very fickle thing to understand in its entirety. So in a bad month, my worst month last year, I had 320,000 minutes of watch time. That was my worst month. So comparatively to my wife's year of 230,000 minutes. Keep in mind she made $64.95. Different tags can get you different ads, and different ads might play with different monetization values. Higher subscriber counts can get you different ads. There's a lot of things that play into this. Now, for 320,000 minutes watched, this is after any, so this is minusing out any kind of super chat or donations that I receive. I made $134.39. I can tell you it costs me more to run my channel each month than that, but $134.39 was 320,000 minutes of watch time. Again, the things I typically probably tend to tag, or the things you even look up, can determine what kind of ads play on my video. So where my wife is doing a lot of beauty videos and stuff like that, she might get ads that are like Q-tip or stuff that's more in the beauty community that might not pay as high as something like a Call of Duty ad. Or I know my favorite ad I've gotten this year that I know of is Klondike Bar. I love me a Klondike Bar, and I will tell you this, there's very little I wouldn't do for a Klondike Bar. So, closing point though is just different ads pay different amounts. Now a lot of people are saying, oh, well, they shouldn't have ever gotten into this for the money. And I agree with you. I 100% agree with you, because I still don't make a profit after you minus out everything I wind up having to buy throughout the year for my channel. I'm close to even right now. And there's a lot of things that play into that. And a lot of that's my own decision with me not being willing to do as many partner deals. I don't personally want to whore myself out in that manner. I don't want a brand to be able to go, we're going to give you free stuff and you talk good about us. I want to do stuff for companies I like I like Squatty Potty. So I reached out to them and I thought that would be funny. And it was, at least to me. So it's really hard to say that there's a right or a wrong here, or that it was handled correctly or poorly. There are parts that were handled very poorly. If you now don't meet those requirements, if you are below the monetization, you no longer can add custom thumbnails. You can't add end screens and cards to your video. So now you're taking tools away from creators to potentially help them grow their channel. And without a custom thumbnail and stuff like that, it is going to make it worlds harder for these people to come up on YouTube. And that's probably the part that bothers me the most. And, well, I'll say this. Let's say you did hit $230. $64 isn't a lot of money, but when you're already investing into your channel and you're spending money on this hobby, it is something to work towards. It shows, it's almost like a motivational of, keep doing better. Just keep doing better. I constantly want to try to outdo what I've done before. I want to bring you more entertaining videos. Those are still coming. I still have plenty of parody stuff that's going to be coming. We're going to be doing a lot of fun stuff here on the tube of you. So, it's so hard to really give an opinion. I do think that YouTube, to a degree, is screwing over smaller creators, though, with taking at least away those features. And even with the fact that now views are a great way to gauge how successful or what you're doing is working, but views can also be a deceptive way of doing that as well. There's a lot of different things as a YouTuber that can get into your head and kind of mess with you, and a lot of that is your statistics. I'm not a large channel. I'm still a peon on YouTube here. I make no difference to them whether I'm here or not. But to that same extent, it's really hard as a smaller creator to not let certain things like statistics and stuff get in your head. And you're going to have bad months. There are months that are just going to be terrible. Statistically, my worst month is February and March. So here's looking forward to next month, guys. Yeah, February and March are always my worst months. Or at least, so this is my second year on YouTube. They were last year. I'm assuming it's going to be the same way. This will technically be my third February on the channel because I started my channel in February. So it's hard to gauge, but my second February was terrible. Just terrible. That was also when the adpocalypse happened, though. So, and I feel a lot of your guys' pain. I understand. Again, I've been wanting to bring back my family vlog channel in a more meaningful way. I'm still going to do that. It's just now I'm not going to see any repercussion of me doing that. But I'm doing it because I enjoy it. That is a huge thing there. And I mean, a big part of why I started YouTube in general was I wanted a community. I wanted to form a community where we can talk about games and it is not affected by an outside source, such as review our game positively and we will buy advertising on your site, or here's some free copies. A lot of that stuff was why I started my channel. So, guys, let me know what you think down in the comments down below. Obviously, I'm sure most of us are outraged that they're stripping small channels of certain creativity features. But just let me know what you think of the whole situation in general. Obviously, YouTube is not known for being great with the way it chooses to handle things, but here we are, talking about more controversy on YouTube, all thanks to certain events and things that go down. So, just let me know what you think. Also, if you enjoyed the video, don't forget to drop a thumbs up. If you're new to the channel, you can click that subscribe button. Stick around for a little while. I enjoy you all hanging out with me and spending some times and talking about all these different topics we got going on. So, thanks for watching. Plenty more content coming for you, and stick around, guys.